Hello everyone, it's me again, Jersey from Respawning, doing another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video, and we have some exciting news today, just posted from what it seems about 20 minutes ago, about some new First Order characters, including Kylo Ren Unmasked. Now, I am a bit late obviously to the party, as the game changers always get to this stuff first, but I will never stop putting out information to my subscribers, so I want to thank you all again for being subscribed to this channel, and I hope you enjoy this video. So let's start with the first character they revealed, Kylo Ren Unmasked. So we're going to look at his kit real quick, we're going to see what it's like and how we can unlock him, if it does tell us at all. So what we see here, first of all we see that he's a tough First Order tank with a powerful stun. It looks like he's got 5 different abilities, including a basic, 2 specials, a leadership ability, and what seems to be a unique. We see him here at Gear 12, obviously looking really fresh. He looks super cool with his blade and his face, and he's got that portrait there. But he also has a ship, which we'll be covering very soon. So let's quickly just go through his basic and his other abilities. So his basic is Aggressive Strike. Let's see what that looks like. Pretty cool. So it deals physical damage to the target enemy and inflicts tenacity down for 2 turns. If the target was already debuffed and it is Kylo's turn, he gains taunt for 1 turn. Okay, so this is something interesting, as tenacity down is always something I appreciate on different heroes. Before Night Sister Zombie came to the game, there was only, I think, 2 other characters with tenacity down, which is already super nice for like raid bosses and other characters. And the fact he's got a taunt on a debuff as well is something really interesting, and it's a unique way, I'd say, of starting a taunt on a character. And it's going to be really useful in a First Order squad as well. So we'll see what the rest of his kit's like, and if we can imagine it in like a raid scenario, or like for a different team. So let's look at special number 1. It's called Halt. That looks pretty cool. Well, that looks like a stun. What does it do? It says here, dispel all buffs and target enemy and stun for 2 turns. Kylo recovers a 10% health and gains taunt for a turn. This can't be evaded or resisted. So this is another cool taunt activator, and it also stuns immediately and can't be resisted, which is pretty crazy. If you have a lot of speed on Kylo in Arena, and you can just stun someone like R2-D2 or Darth Nihilus straight out the bat, then you've just gained yourself a bit of extra time, and you've got that taunt going. It's going to be super good from what I can imagine. So let's check out his special, which seems to be an attack based. That looks pretty cool, and that looks like Darth Nihilus' animation almost there. So what does that do? Deal physical damage to the target enemy and recover health equal to the damage dealt. If the target is stunned, deal double damage. So that's pretty cool. That parallels almost to what Xylo does with his protection regen on his special, but this is for health, and this is his final text as well. So I don't know if this is a Zeta ability. So we won't know that just yet. Oh no, okay, so that was an Omega actually, because we can see the next one is a Zeta. So let's check out his Zeta leadership ability. First Order allies have 40% critical damage and 30 speed. Wow. When a First Order ally scores a critical hit, they gain 20% turn meter. When a First Order ally gains a status effect, they recover 5% health and 5% protection. So this is something really interesting, I think could work with the normal Kylo Ren that already exists in the game. For that amount of critical damage with that speed on top of his Zeta Outrage, he's going to be doing a lot of damage, regaining so much protection. It's just going to be crazy. I can't particularly imagine what other characters this could deal with, because we don't know if Phasma could deal good outside of a leadership role, and we haven't actually seen the other First Order character yet, so we don't know if that'll fit in. But I want to see some interesting theories, and we might try a video pretty soon trying to work out a good squad, which I'm interested to do. So let's finally check out his next Zeta ability, which is his unique Scarred. When Kylo takes damage, he recovers 8% health, and a random First Order ally who doesn't have it gains advantage for 2 turns. Kylo also has 50% counter chance, which is doubled while he has taunt. Kylo takes reduced damage from percent health damage effects and gains taunt for 1 turn at the start of each encounter. So it sounds like this Kylo Ren is going to be taunting a lot of the time. He can, activate it with 2 of his different abilities, and he can, from like what it looks like here, when he has taunt, he has 100% counter chance, and we saw from his basic that he can possibly like inflict tenacity down, or if he gets attacked by someone with a debuff, he's just going to stun them out the bat while he's got taunt. which I think is going to be pretty awesome. I'm looking really forward to this. We've seen like all the different oh, a bit slow there. We've seen all the different ways he can be used. He's mainly a taunt, but he's going to be doing stuns, and he's going to be doing so much damage, and he's going to help your First Order team do a lot of different damage. I can't exactly predict how we're going to unlock him, because it doesn't really say, but if it's not going to be a marquee event, it'll probably be a resistance only legendary event. So, sticking on to Kylo Ren, let's check out his ship, which is the TIE Silencer. Looks super cool. You might have seen that in the Last Jedi trailer. Man, I really want to get this. So, this is a superior First Order attacker that gains unlimited speed and deals massive damage. Good, I like damage dealing ships, I'm sure we all do. His basic is Disruptive Advance, so let's have a look what that looks like. Oh, okay, so that looks like it mirrors pretty similarly to the normal character with a stun going on. So it just deals physical damage to the target enemy, and stun them for 1 turn if they have more than 50% turn meter, otherwise gain advantage for 2 turns. Wow, okay, that's going to be something really good to go for like a start of a fleet battle. Just to stun someone important like here, like Slave 1 or TIE Advanced out the bat, that's going to be a really good tactic. Let's check out his special. Oh, looks like it does some damage. Takes the ghost from like nearly half health immediately. Deal physical damage to target enemy. If TIE Silencer has advantage, this attack deals 75% more damage, and if this attack defeats an enemy, gain 20% to me and foresight for 2 turns. Wow, okay, well I'm already excited about that. I think that sounds really cool. I just don't know what to say. This just sounds like a good team, and if you look at the other characters here, I imagine this being really good, and just having advantage will just deal so much damage immediately. You know, that's really all you can say. But let's check out its unique here. Each time TIE Silencer is damaged or damages a target locked enemy, it gains 10 speed and 10% offense stacking until the end of the encounter. Wow. So it looks like every time he does it takes damage. If you can keep him alive, he's just gonna get faster and faster and faster. So I guess they are right, it's possible to get unlimited speed on this. So I don't know how this will be unlocked too. We might have a marquee event for both the Kylo Ren and his ship. That would be the desired way, obviously. But also, I don't know about that method because, while it does open the opportunity up to a lot of people, you know, so that they can get Kylo Ren, it does mean that you're gonna have to pay to get him like above 3 stars, and you know, at that point you don't really know what the point is of having him in the first place. We've already got Mother Talzin and the new Night Sisters who we're already paying for to get up, which is quite tragic. But my ideal scenario is we have a resistance only legendary event, which maybe just gives you the shards for both the character and the ship. But that's just me being a bit optimistic. We'll see how that goes in the end. But let's move on to our next character, who is First Order Special Forces TIE Pilot. Try say that with a bowl full of lemonade in your mouth. So he looks pretty cool. I don't know if it's a he or a she, because it kind of reminds me of the new character from Star Wars Battlefront 2, Iden Verso, but we'll see. We'll call it a he for now, just because I don't see any specific gender tag anywhere. It doesn't really tell you in this game, you just have to assume. Like, I'm always calling Resistance Pilot a guy. I'm sorry everyone who called me out in the comments of that video. I'm very sorry. So let's check him out. He's got a basic and 2 specials, so a pretty standard, you know, support character, or attacker even, without a leadership or a unique. So let's see what he has to offer. His basic is called it's called something, alright, and it does damage. Oh, and it looks like it does a lot of damage, but that is quite a weak Lando, so we'll see what it does. Deal physical damage to a target enemy and inflict defense down for 2 turns. Then, if the target had defense down, gain advantage for 2 turns. So that's pretty exciting. We can see how much advantage is taking a bigger role in the First Order squad. I believe, like, Captain Phasma has a Zeta leadership ability that inflicts, or like has something to do with advantage, which I'm not really familiar with, but it does seem like they are pushing that with these new characters, which is always exciting to see. We saw that, you know, that Kylo ship can deal a lot more damage with advantage, which means advantage is very much the buff that belongs to the First Order. and defense down is always something a bit welcome, you know, just to get that extra bit of damage in. So let's look at his special, which is called Drumfire. That looked like an AoE. That's good to see. I don't think we actually have many AoEs in a First Order squad. I think the only one I can think of that really does damage is Kylo Ren's Outlash, or Outrage. It's not the Outrage, it's like Lash Out, that's what it is, and it just deals damage to everyone and gives them counter chance. And I know Phasma has one of her own, but it's real to deal. It's really there to just give out speed down, but this looks like a proper damage dealer, so let's read the text. Deal special damage to all enemies and inflict defense down for 2 turns on each critically hit enemy. First Order allies gain speed up for 2 turns. Yeah, pretty solid attack. Obviously we've got the speed up there, which is always respected, and inflicting defense down, which synergizes as well with the basic ability to deal more damage to defense down. So let's check out his final ability, which is Oppressive Burst. This looked like an ally call ability. So yeah, it looks like they attack and then someone else attacks, which is going to be good with the new Kylo Ren. Deal special damage to a target enemy and call target other ally to assist. If target is First Order, they gain advantage for 2 turns and stun the target enemy for 1 turn. Okay, again with the stuns, that's good to see with Kylo Unmasked, and also with the advantage again playing a big role in these new characters. So yeah, we could be seeing a new squad with some of the other ones subbed out, with Unmasked Kylo, the other Kylo Ren, this First Order pilot, and then maybe the other TIE Fighter pilot. I'm not really sure yet. I have to look at the abilities properly because I haven't really messed with the First Order before, but I'm sure there are people out there who do know them better than me. So let's move on to the ship, which is the brand new First Order Special Fighter TIE Fighter. God damn it, I hate these names. SF. The SF TIE Fighter. It looks cool, alright. It's got a bit of red going on. It looks nice. So this is Special Forces pilot, and it looks like it's just got, you know, standard 2 abilities, or 3 abilities even, with the leader thing. Can't tell what's going on much. It's just, you know, a TIE Fighter. So let's check out what the abilities are like. Well, here's the basic, which is the LS 9.6 laser cannons. Let's just let that GIF load for a minute, shall we? There we go. Oh, okay, that looks like it inflicts target lock, so let's check out if that's 100%, because that will be nice. Deal physical damage to target enemy, and if this attack scores a critical hit, inflict target lock for 2 turns. This attack also has 10% critical chance. That's good. You know, I think we all pretty much know how important target lock is in the arena anyway, so just to have another option there with like the First Order tag, you know, dark side tag, it's going to be great for like players to get into and just start off the game with target locks out there, and then using someone like Slave 1 to just destroy them all. And the extra crit chance is also just an extra little welcome. So let's check out the special. Double offensive, which looks like an AoE attack, which is nice. Deal physical damage to all enemies with a 35% chance to remove 20% turn meter. Target lock, turn meter removal is doubled and can't be resisted. So if you just had your first row of attacks, you know, you've used the TIE Silencer, TIE Advance, and then the Special Forces fighter, you'll probably have like 3 or 4 target locks already out and ready, and then you're going to be able to remove a lot of extra bonus turn meter, deal all that damage to everyone who's target locked. You're going to reel 40% off, allowing you to just get out more attacks, deal more damage, really let you get ahead of the other player. So, which is nice to see. Let's check out the final crew ability, which has a broken GIF. Wow, okay, so we'll just read the text. Deal special damage to target enemy, inflict ability block for 1 turn, and gain 20% turn meter. Additionally, call a random ally to assist. If that is First Order, grant them advantage for 2 turns. This attack ignores protection. That's cool. I always like attacks that ignore protection. I think those are some of the more interesting ones you get to see. And similar to like Sith Assassin in the normal game. And again with the First Order and advantage and turn meter, it's cool to see these little synergies going on within the First Order in the ships and in the normal squads. So that was a look at all the kits. I don't think, as far as I'm aware, there is a confirmed way to unlock them yet. There is nothing in the dev announcements just yet. There was just this post here linking to all of the other game changes. So if you want to see some other videos, they'll just be there, but at the moment it doesn't seem like there is a way to unlock or confirmed unlock. So My guess is just farm your resistance on First Order squads right now. You should already be doing that for the BB-8 event that'll be coming up in the future, because we might need BB-8 for Rey. So I don't want to, get upset that we can't have him for that reason. Just work on First Order, because it looks like these characters are going to be good in that respect, and do the resistance at the same time. You'll be needing some of those characters anyway, like Rey and Finn. So it looks like either way you're going to get this character pretty soon, maybe through a legendary event or maybe just through a marquee event. If it is, I hope you've got a huge wallet and you're ready to spend up to £200 to get them at 7th star, only to realise that the First Order aren't very good in Arena, and then cry a little bit inside like I do every night. So yes, I hope you've all enjoyed this video, having a look at the First Order with me. Hopefully as more information comes out, I'll be putting out more news videos, maybe doing some theory crafting with these squads, talking a bit more about the First Order in general. So thank you all very much for watching this video. I hope it hasn't been too long. I've just kind of been powering through this, trying to talk about everything, but it's 4 new characters, so it is a bit of a pain. So sorry for speaking a little bit fast. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave a like and a comment what you think about these new characters, who you think you're going to be farming the most. If you're going to farm First Order, start letting me know. What do you think of these characters? Let's talk in the comments. And don't forget to leave a subscribe. I'll see you all next time. This is Joseph saying goodbye.